Love it. Hi again, everyone. It's your local girl, Danessa, and her local and local friends. And we're here again for another episode. So, where we're gonna talk about anything under the sun. So this is 20 minutes of honesthree with the honest. All out energy takaron, guys. All out energy. Yes. Okay, so first of all, let me thank everyone who has watched our previous vlogs, the one entitling friendships and also wishes and wants. So if you haven't watched yet, you can check our YouTube channel so that you can check it out.
Yes.
And you know, guys, our episodes are nothing but good vibes and good advice for you all. Okay. So anyways, in this episode, we will be getting a little personal with all of you because we're gonna be talking about something na experience na nato ba. And that is Max. So that experience kanang na-experience nato
Sorry.
teenagers and as young adults, and that is the 6-letter word that we all dread but cannot escape. It is stress. But
Yes.
we're also going to be sharing to you our experiences and tips on how to manage stress. So ready na ba?
We're the experts, no?
Ready na ba kayong dalawa?
Experts.
Ready.
Sige,
I'm
let's
born
start.
ready. Char.
Born this way. Sige daw. Let's start with our local therapist.
Alright, perfect.
The
Sige, let's start with
unpaid
Chen.
therapist.
No, our local, dili ko therapist, but assistant lang ko, assistant.
Wait sa guys, kalimot kong timer. Mag-timer sa data. So,
Sige.
20 minutes start
Sa,
now.
sa tanan mo pwedeng balimtan, twin.
Ang timer po cute. Lagi.
Summer pa dun.
Sige. So, Max, akong question is, what is stress and how have you experienced stress recently?
Same, din.
Stress.
Hoy, dapat ko na 1,000 word limit.
1,000 ra? 1,000
Wow.
only?
Easy na naman.
Joke. Stress is your body's physiological response to stressors. Actually, daghan man na og kanang factors gud ang stress, pero basically muna ang like that's what you call the phenomena ba sa pag-try to cope sa imong body sa kanang mga stressors or like things nga magka-obstruct sa imong peace, di ba? Something like that. So it can be physically good, physical nga kanang naay stress sa imong body, or it can even be mentally nga naay stress source sa imong mental state. So basically stress is muna murag it's the challenge sa imong body to try to cope. And how do I cope with stress? It
Well, my
varies from
question
person-
is, Koan, how have you experienced stress
Oh,
recently?
sorry. How? Well, this one, no, with the two people you see on your screens, they are one of the biggest stressors.
Stressors.
In my life.
Oh, pakit-cute pa ko, stress ready ko sa imo, ha?
Stress ka nila guys, kanang mga late nights niya, mo chat lang na sila og sad face, mo chat lang na sila og selfie sa ilahang nga naghilak, nga nagsuwat og letter. Yan. I become stressed because I feel like I have to lend them advice and lend them some sense into their lives. No, but really, some of the stressors lately kay school and or work good because it takes a lot of thinking, magud a lot of kanang balancing everything to make ends meet. Kana lang. School and
That's our
or
president.
Yeah, so, di ba, what we all heard, gika ni Max, kay he mentioned the word stressor. So again, the stressors, di ba, they are the factors that generate stress yun. So that's where I asked Chen na karon. So what are your top 3 stressors, Chen?
Stressors.
Uy, ayaw ko ingna na kami nasad ha.
Sa letrang
Ako nasad, og si Max. Or ako ra gyud.
Let's start with
Sa letrang L.
Winner si Max.
Bingo.
Let's start with letter L.
Bakit ka ganyan, twin? Bakit ako?
Sige, so ganahan ka ikay mo define what is stress. So, ganahan
Sige,
ka.
sige. Ako ang top 3? Top 3 ra? Sa gamay ra na.
Sige, top 5. Dili, gihapon, top 10? Chen?
Actually, daghan kayo kung stress. Pero, di ba ako ang number 1 good nga stress for nowadays is ako ang pag-adto sa work kay ang transpo as in grabe good, and then koan sad ako ang health, like I'm very conscious and koan rag anxious ko per me ba sa akong health, like nalang ko'y far nalang ko'y kanang ma-feel nga gamay kay rag mag-overthink na dayon ko. And third is, ano naman ako mga stress, ha?
Love life.
Bitaw, I'm over it. Oh, I'm over it. Bitaw, kuan. Katulad, duhara akong stress. Ako ang work, ako ang kanidi ay pinaka kuan balancing my time kay grabe din jud
Skip
ko
ad.
balancing my time na so to work so to ako yun work sa mukha yeah, balancing my time and ako ang pagka-anxious sa mga
Same health. Yeah. So, like Chen, naa-adyo tayo different stressors. So, let me just share a quick one for my part. So, ako ang stressors recently said is kanang deadlines and kanisad conflicts and arguments with my workers or kanang mga workmates na ko ba. Also kay what else? Kani siya ang virus. Ang virus din na nag-cause sa pandemic. Share ko lang ninyo guys sana kanang ang mga bitong village kay under lockdown kay tungod sa kanang rise of kanang cases ba, so like maka-cause siya og stress ang ate nyo, and muna siya like we know that kuan gyud normal ra ang stress, but kanina siya ang dili normal and dili siya advisable ang excessive stress.
If imo nga alaw nga mo take over na lang jud siya nimo, like it will paralyze you.
So una siya guys. So na-adyo daghan effects ang excessive stress, diba? Like one of it is fear and anxiety. Another would be negative kanang negative na kasi yung mga things. I'm so unworthy. I'm so mga stuff. And what else?
When will this end?
When will everything come back to the normal? Ano ba? Pero na may new normal. And konsad, nakakosad siya or ang effects at aning stress is decreased productivity. Ano siya, labi na sa mga students and mga employees. And konsad, sleep disturbance o manifest sa dyan siya physically. Like for example, like mo tighten inyong neck and back. Di ba, Max? Sige daw. How is stress manifested physically, Maximilian, Mr. Physical Therapist? Do you have any addition to what I just said?
Depende man sa good kung unsa nga stress response. Kay depende man na naman na duha ka stress response sa body triggered by your hormones. And it's gonna be lengthy if I dive into that. So let's just stick with what you said.
Another vlog na lang.
Sa other YouTube
watch
channel.
Vlog. Watch Max vlog. Sorry kayo guys. Watch Max vlog.
Iya pa jugi kusog ba? Watch vlog.
Sorry, na-excited lang si tita nyo. Na-excited lang.
Nice kayo yung topic, guys. Like
Perfect,
learning sa iyong second year life. It's so nice. Diba about grit and about keeping a healthy state of mind. So find your inspiration, Max.
Thanks for watching.
We got you. So also, we should not take stress lightly, diba? Kay it can cause the rising of our blood pressure and also suppress atong immune system. And another would be it would speed up our aging. So even if we're still 20, like young 20s, maybe some of us or some sa mga nag-watch kay mga wrinkles na diha. So hello. But don't worry. Pimples or wrinkles. So don't worry because
Wala pa lagi.
Sige. Perfect si Max, guys. Perfect.
Aging naman mo, Max.
Pero guys, don't worry because we're gonna be sharing to you what we know about self-care. Alright, so we have reached our second part of this episode. So, muna siya akong prop. Muna siya nangita jud kog cups sa inyo. So, can you guys show your cups, please? Okay, so cups, yeah.
Milk
Cheers.
tea.
Let me drink some.
Ako atira, tea.
Ako water.
Na tea bag. Tea na tea bag. Drink your tea, Max, para di na ka magsigig spill of tea.
Okay. So here are our cups. So maybe you've heard of the quote na ang giingon kay you cannot pour on an empty cup. Wow. So, you cannot pour on an empty cup.
Huh?
You cannot
You cannot pour on an empty cup na
from
pour kay empty ang cup.
Sorry po.
You cannot pour
Taysa.
from an empty
Yes. Sakto si Max. So diri na nakita ang amuang imperfections, guys.
Dini sa nakita kung unsa ko ka-observant, no?
Kayo.
Masakakan.
Okay, so again, a quote that says, you cannot pour from an empty cup. So, muna siya, diba? For example, in my cup right now, I have like, napa siya filling. So, na siya sud. So, I can still pour it out whenever I want. So, if for example, I have to pour it to Chen's cup, I can pour it. But if this is empty na, sa man.
Mahilig talaga yan mag-pour. Lahat ipo-pour
Out
siya. Everyday may
Pour
ipo-pour
out.
siya.
Kasi full na siya.
Full na full. Ang dami niyang laman.
So, kung mag-storya mo, di ka mo nag-topic.
Dahan dyan kong ma-share. Dahan kong ma-spill.
Sige na.
So, di ba, we're gonna be talking about self-care naman. So, what is self-care,
Okay.
Judy? So, the definition, I took
Asa
this from a speaker from a TED Talk, and I can send the link
May pated
Down.
mo, no?
in our description.
Copy na lang, i-copy.
Say it maghapon. So, ang giingon niya diri,
Go.
self-care is deliberately taking care of your well-being through restorative activities. So, going back to our cup analogy, my question for you both, and also I will answer it said, what fills up your cup? What fills up your cup? Or another like simplified question, what restorative activities have been effective sa imo?
Let's start with the lady in pink.
Yes, the lady.
Siya.
Whatever.
Sige,
Ay, balik ta sa previous vlog, di ba? Colorblind si Max. So he wouldn't know the difference between pink and fuchsia.
or at least give up sa red flags.
Loud and proud to determine kung unsa ang mga red flags. Kay kani ang mga duha ka babae dinhi, naka-glasses na sila kay di na sila kakita sa red flags.
Colorblind too.
Sige,
So,
Chen.
tayo mga question.
Not
What
listening
feels
to
up?
you.
What
What
feels
fills up my... Teacher ka pa naman. What fills up my cup? Hindi naman ito buo. How many do you want?
much as you can give?
What really helped me kay talking to someone and talking to you guys, like karon I usually before kay dili jud kay ko tig sa akong katabian, basta masakitan ako, di kay ko istorya kayo, kay, rag, feeling na ko kay, maburden ako sa ubang tao ba. So, ako na siyang i-keep sa, keep sa akong self. So, I don't usually talk about it. I talk about it when I'm already over it. But right now, these two people on the screen. Hoy, mga himantayon lagi kay mo, guys. Respect mo, guys. Respect mo, guys.
Right now.
Guys, mo kay. They have helped me ba nga to process myself. I don't need to keep it ba. I just have to let it out, and I don't need to have a facade na I'm okay. Kanang just be transparent and facade, yeah. Kanang don't I'll feel it good ba? Like don't sa tawagan ni nakoy term gipangita pero i-search lang niya ninyo guys nga don't
Suppress. Support. Suppress.
Ako pag-ikuan kay himantayon ba kayo mo sa ako pag-ikuan ko siya tarong ako suppress it.
Sakto.
Talking to
suppress
someone.
what you feel.
Yeah. You have to let it out, and also writing what I feel has helped me good. Like writing on a journal, like bisan di man good ko organize nga pagkatao. So ako rin siyang i-write ra gyud ako what I feel, and I write a date, ang day, ang time, and also gikan po na nila. So these guys have been really helpful to me. And exercise. Exercise ko, and ano man, spending time with my family. Manapod ang ako ang one of my distress na ko. Ano man. Kanang manghipos sa mga butang.
Kanang mag-declutter.
Mag-declutter. Bisa, and then magtanaw-tanaw og mga memories. Tanaw og vlog.
Memories sa asa.
Memories sa akong high school. Diba? Talking, video chatting with the family nga I have not seen for a while. So, mana siya nga ako ang kuan.
How about other people nga you haven't seen in a while?
They don't matter anymore right now. Pero, ayaw mo guys. Ato ta siya ka ng valued ta. Ato ta siya appreciated ta.
Mm-hmm. So let's ask Nasad, the one who's drinking milk tea, what fills up your cup, Mr. Maximilian?
For me, very simple. Actually, it's quite complicated pala. Depends, Manggod. What type of... It depends also what type of feeling I need. Kaya there are other, depende good sa what you need good at that time. Like, for example, you need spiritual restoration, or if you need physical restoration, depende ra jud na sa need. But for me, what I experience man jud is mental ba? Kaya ng mga mental stressors, mga overthinking, anxiety. So, what I really do to kanang cope with that is kanang aside from science-based mga interventions nga what we read through research, I really do take time to meditate and to pray because that just grounds me sa ako identity, diba? As a Christian first and foremost, as a follower of Jesus first and foremost. Pero of course, I also do journaling. I do writing. I write when I feel really bad. I do creative pursuits, like I write an episode, or I paint digitally, things like that. I do that for fun. Or Kaning yun,
Open sa
watch
clinic.
Netflix. Open sa clinic, talk with these two. Tapos, para din ako mabothered sa ako ang stress, ilahan na lang stress ang atong istoryaan. Kaya daghan ganing stress, especially kanina kaputi.
Ala ha? Duha ta nakaputi karon.
Siya may nagstorya. So, malamang ikaw. Sige, go.
How about you, Dan?
Um,
Aside from writing letters to those who hurt you, what else do you do?
Aside from blocking someone.
sige. Tanan imperfection. Yun na yung mention diri guys. Happy na mo.
That's not an imperfection. That's not an
That's
imperfection.
That's your
Just-
way.
Yeah, that's my way of coping. Sige, go.
Yeah.
So my kanang what fills my cup usually is primarily yun is spending quality time with the Lord. And kana siya, it really helps me labi na if I start it during the day yun. Kaya it kana sets the mood ba. It sets my heart surrendering to Him, like how the day would flow bisag ma-stress pa ko. I know that kanang ma-secured ka ba with the truth of the Lord, not with the lies of Satan or the enemy. And another distressor or kanang what fills my cup sad is kanang listening to good podcasts and good music. And also like Max, like being in a creative side, I sometimes kanang play instruments like katong ukulele or kanang guitar. It really helps.
Mag-covers na siya, guys. Mag-cover. Follow her on
Thanks,
Instagram.
Thank you guys for advertising. So those things ba na that is kanang really what you're passionate about. And mo na sila yung makapa-help na to ba in filling our cup again, filling our passion again, knowing our purpose again. So what is siya, because we're already almost kind of time out. So let me just give you a little end lang for this episode. So too much of everything. Iba ni ring na guys.
Twin, I just wanna add up, dude. Kato
Go,
sa
go.
mong gingon at first nga, spending time with the Lord really kanang will really help you good ba? Kay kanang sometimes when we don't get it, kamo pa ni mo Moxer? When we don't get ourselves anymore ba, you can just kanang cry it out to the Lord. You don't have to be kanang, you don't have to figure it out. You don't have to be your perfect self in coming to Him. You just have to kanang come as you are. So, that's a beautiful. Or serious naman eh. Uy, ano mo siyang pagkatao? That's also grace yun ba from the Lord when we are able to just come to Him as we are broken. Diba? A broken spirit and a contrite heart He will not despise.
Amen. Sige. So again, like what I said na kanang too much of everything is bad. Like too much of stress is bad because it will affect to us. It will have an effect on us like physically, emotionally, and mentally. Yun. Also, too much of self-care is also bad because it may lead to selfishness na it may lead to being lazy to help and to care for others. And if you could also kanang remember guys, diba, the second great commandment, it is of God is love your neighbor as yourself. It's not instead of yourself, but it's as yourself. So it is a duty for us to care and to care for the needs of others. Like example, for the needs of our parents, the needs of our friends, the needs of our workmates, our classmates, our disciples. Those kanang other people's needs ba. And I just think no that there should be a balance in a way to kanang do self-care. So we can give a greater quality of care to others when we have already taken care of ourselves. And let me share to you what Tim Chalice discussed about self-care. So let me just read it to you. So we are to care for others because care is love. Care is essential to our God-given calling as humans and as Christians. Yet we cannot adequately care for others unless we care for ourselves. We rest and we read and we retreat so that so we can care more and better. Self-care is a necessary means of protecting, of furthering our others' care. So it's really important. Self-care is really important. So So that's
It
it.
starts with you, good.
Yes. So do you have any
Mm.
parting words before I do the outro?
Wow,
That's
may
it,
pa-outro.
That's it.
That's katog ka ng ano sa jud. Mas tuya ko dili.
Story.
So, I really agree with what you said na ika nga, di ba? You cannot give what you don't have. So, you just have to, it starts with you so that you could give fully put to other people. Parang love.
Parang love. Yes. You have to love yourself first before you can give love.
Yeah.
And kana sang love ba? Like, you have to draw yourself to the source of love.
Yeah,
Diba?
and that's the Lord.
That's the Lord.
Ang
How about-
gagaling nila, guys, no? Ang gagaling nila. Ang gagaling nila. They're very good. I wonder why.
I wonder who taught them. I wonder who was
So our
who's their
son,
therapist.
Maximilian Ilagan.
How about you, Max?
but
Naka
really,
parting
birthday.
words.
For me, when it's like self-care man is a topic that's been gaining popularity over the last few years, but especially now nga murag the generation now is very into self-care, love yourself, ganyan, which is good, diba? Again, as what you have mentioned. Pero just as important siguro is knowing how to define self-care and selfishness, especially when it comes to issues that would have an interaction with others ba. Like for example, ikaw, you just really want to you just want to vlog, or you want to do art, or you want to do something, fine, go do that. Pero when it comes to taking care of your mental health side, you cannot just excuse a bad behavior because of I'm taking care of myself, like you cannot
100%.
be rude to people. Like you cannot be rude to people just because you're taking care of yourself sad, or you're taking a retreat, so bawal sad na nga imo i-forget imo responsibilities, di ba? So as much as rest is essential, naasad na certain steps para dili sad ka maka-affect og other people sad. So kana lang, just be really careful, and if you want to talk about it with us, you can comment it down or reach us at our
Instagram.
Guys, what you can also
Facebook.
comment down is any of your other self-care tips. And
Yeah,
also,
we would love to hear from you.
yeah, and we hope that you learned a thing or two from this episode, and we appreciate it if you would give this a thumbs up, click the
Like
subscribe button, and you can also share this to your friends na stress na. Alright.
especially sa kana mga nag-online school. I know that we are all stressed.
Yeah.
So we're all in this together, guys. See you in the next vlog. Bye!
Bye. Take care of yourself. Yeah.